Alhamdulillah. Allah. It's snowing. It's supposed to be 60 degrees today. This weather's weird. When I say we have weird weather that don't make sense, it's either two things: just a pole shift, or they're playing with the weather. It's because of the pole shift, or they're playing with the weather. Can't be nothing else. But they telling me some of these days aren't gonna be what they tell us. I'm wondering what day is that gonna be, because it's gonna get hot even for them. I don't know what day that is though, but we're gonna see. Yeah, you see the title of the video, man. You control your body, you control your diet, you control your whole body, you damn near control everything. Because I know it's hard out here. When you like food, it's hard out here to really control it because you just love to eat certain things. And I'm not no saint to tell you I'm a master. We're mastering it. But I know for a fact my downloads back in the day were strong and cosmic. I barely ate. I was a skinny dude 7 months ago, 6 months ago. Dude, I'm like 236. 220 something. I'm like, dude, I'm not used to just having that 20 some pounds on me. Like I'm usually 210, 205. You know what I mean? So I gotta lose this weight. So I gotta get my diet back in control. I'm not gonna say what I'm doing because I don't want nobody attacking my diet like they always do. I'm just gonna keep it under the wraps. And when I do it, I'm gonna preach about it. But just know I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm not gonna say too much of what I'm doing because you know how people are. But just know, I know for a fact that if you can control your diet, you control everything about you, bro. Because there's people that lose limbs because of their diet. It's hard to control your diet, bro. That's not even lying. Like even me, dude, I love eating out. Man, I love going out to eat type shit. Even if it means I'm eating by myself, which doesn't really matter to me. I ain't afraid to spend some fucking money on some food. That's my problem sometimes, nephew. That's why I'm like, yo, I gotta stop doing that. I'm just spending a whole bunch of money on a fucking dish. Because like what happens when I eat that dish so fast I'm gonna be hungry later on? So I just learned how to stop doing that shit. And just eat the right foods. Just eat the right foods. Cause there's some things out here that if you eat, you bro, your body be stronger if you stay on that diet. You would be stronger, and you would literally bring your back, bring your body back to life, and you would in your downloads. It get out like you get way more cosmic downloads for the ones that do channel those downloads. This is what you eat. I'm like, there's a reason why my downloads ain't been like that. It's because of what I've been eating. I ain't been eating right. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Hey, shout out to that one girl. I don't want nobody to know who she is because I need to protect her. I don't want nobody attacking that woman. But she put it on one of her channel messages, talking about your diet is affecting your downloads. I'm like, no, you're right because boy, I used to get cosmic downloads. I still do, but I just noticed a difference. It's like, no, I gotta change my diet up, and I kind of have to do it. Like, no, I have to do it. There's no, oh man, maybe no, I gotta do it. And I'm probably gonna have to leave the meat alone. The fried chicken, I should say. Grilled chicken on a Chipotle, that's not that bad. But me just going out here buying a whole bunch of fried chicken, nah, that's not gonna do me no good. Me going out here eating like a McDonald's and shit like that, nah. Maybe the bagel. Look, maybe the bagel. Them bagels hit different. Maybe a bagel, cause there ain't no goddamn. It's not there the bagel because there's no chicken. But knock on wood, maybe not even a bagel. But I gotta put my body in a ketosis state and lose this weight because I'm like, dude, ain't no way I'm supposed to be 220 something. Ain't no way, bro. I don't have to be that big. It's just that I've been eating. I've been eating what I want, but it ain't. I don't eat crazy. I just love certain things. It's not like I'm over here eating pork and beef and unclean ass. I'm just joking, bro. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But it's my diet though. Most definitely, it's my diet. I know I gotta switch it up. That primarily have to eat certain vegetables and certain fruits so I can keep my balance, keep my body alkaline, so I can get them downloads, those cosmic, those infernal downloads like I used to get. It's just what I've been eating. It's been fucking up. It's been fucking up the ether. It's been fucking up my connection with the ether because it's like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't really care about what's going on with my enemies. I'm trying to know what's going on with Papa, with different type of things that are going. I'm not really. Who cares about those people? Like, I don't want to just know about them. I don't really care about them people like that. My enemies. No, I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper than that. So I just learned that, yeah, it's what we eat, bro. It's what we put in our body, man. It's what we put in our body, bro. It's like if you can control your goddamn diet, you can. My bad. I'm literally using my wallet to keep my phone up. So bear with me. It's literally if you can control your diet, you can control everything, bro. Because I know how it go. It's just like it's just like weed withdrawal. When you stop smoking weed, because it's been like a minute since I smoked weed. I know it's probably been 3 months, 3 or 2 months. It's either 3 months or 2 months since I smoked that stuff. I stopped counting the days. You know what I'm saying? I could go back to my posts and see, because I know I posted on it. I'm gonna do that and see how long it was. But it's just like the weed. When you gonna be used, you gonna have them urges to go out there and eat that stuff. But if you keep on that consistency, you gonna eventually not even want it no more, bro. So you just gotta find what's best for you, and you gotta know why you're doing it. That's how I stopped smoking. I'm like, bro, you know why you don't do it because it doesn't get you nowhere, and you keep putting that up, and you make your mind up. And that's what's going on. A lot of people, bro, you gotta make your mind up when you're making these type of decisions. You can't just do it. No, you gotta know why you're doing it, so you can have that objective in the back of your head when it comes back up. Because if it doesn't come up when it's in front of you, you're gonna be like, "There's no reason for me not to do it." So you have to keep that objective up. Like, dude, this is why I don't do it, or this is why I'm eating like this. You know, I got it. Yeah, dude. I'm a cruiserweight, and I'm over here looking like a heavyweight. You might not see it, but just know I see it. I, yeah, I see it. I'm supposed to be like 200 pounds, dude. I'm over here 226. That's not bad though, but I can't. That's not good for me to just have that extra weight. And I'm a cruiserweight, but I like to be around my fight weight. I don't want to be around no goddamn. I'm not a heavyweight, so I don't need to get that big. You know. Then when a fight come up, my body used to being that size, and it can. I don't want to be a weak. So I'm gonna be strong at 200, 195. Be strong down there. Be strong at 190. Be strong at 190, 200. Don't get used to the 226. We ain't up there no more. That we gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it at a 190, 195, 200 range. 190, 195, 200 range. That's my range. I just need to be toned. That's it. I get power from generating leverage and just generating technique. I don't need power for my weight. I'm not that type of power puncher. I could punch, but it don't come from my weight. It come from how I punch. It come from the genetic. I don't get it from, oh my God, I gotta gain 15, 20 pounds in a night of the fight. I'm not that type of fighter. I'm one of those once in a lifetime type of fighters. You see him, you're like, oh shit, you try to learn. I'm like a Crawford. They don't want to give me my credit because I got to show. I got to show what I'm about. But I'm like one of those Crawford guys. Generational talent. You don't see a lot of those guys out here. But I know the type of person I am. Like, no, bro. I don't add all that extra weight. So we gotta be real disciplined because it's like it. Your food goes directly in your aura too. So you eat foods that are expansive, it expands your aura. If you eat foods that constrict it, it restricts your aura. It does. It does. And I'm not saying the flesh is all bad because some people probably need a little bit of chicken. Like goddamn, not all of it, but you know, like you want some grilled chicken, some baked chicken, and you eat it in moderation. I don't think that's that bad. It's just that certain foods, how we intake it, like fried chicken all the time and shit. It's good to have you a little bit of soul food, but if you always eat it, I don't know if that's a good idea. But let's just say, you know, you want a little bit of steak here and there. I don't want to recommend steak, but yeah, I something that I don't do, I can't recommend because I know the I know the risk of eating steak. It can stay in your colon for a long time. So I wouldn't recommend that. That's a bad idea. Let me think. Halal beef. Let's just say you want to eat some halal beef. If you don't eat that halal beef like that, and you eat it in sparing quantities, and you respect the meat, bro, that's not that bad, bro. Honestly, that's not that bad, bro. I would never say you to not do something if you can find the best of it. As long as you don't do it too much, I think you should be fine. But if you're always eating beef, if that just beef itself, like that ain't really that good, bro. It'll mess your blood up. I don't care how healthy you think it is. You're not supposed to eat beef like that. Someone be like, no, you're not. Our bodies are electric. Like my body is electric. I've been running off of hope. They said the foods I've been eating, though, you've been running off of hope, and it's been getting you there. But now let's start putting the right gas in your engine. That's how they saying it. Now it's time to put the right gas in your engine. I'm like, bet. You know, it's a task though. I'm never gonna front, but I know it's just like when I stopped smoking. Those first 2 weeks, those first 2 weeks, you quit it. It's gonna be a little tough. You're so used to doing stuff, but once you get back past that hump, it gets easier. That's what I see. You got to get past that hump. Once you get past that hump, then it gets easier, bro. Just like when you got withdrawals, bro. It's always gonna be tough when you just stop something. But when you stop it, it gets easier, bro. So that's why I'm like, you're gonna have to fight some things off. Yes, you are. You're gonna have to fight some demons off. You're gonna have to fight some food demons. As soon as you switch it up, you just gotta think what you've been doing, what you've been used to. And then a lot of the times, we got parasites in us that be making us eat certain things. That's why I don't really eat certain meats. Can't eat certain meats. But you will eat certain things, and those parasites are on certain foods, bro. And you have a craving for something, that's just a parasite. I just hope the chicken I used to eat didn't give me no parasites. That's why I'm really working on detoxing right now, bro. Cause who knows, man? Like I'm not gonna act like chicken's the same. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh my God, huddly lie, chicken's the same. No, I'm not. Did they say chickens are mass destruction? That's what Full Bruno said. Chicken and mass destruction. So I'm not finna act like chicken is all good, bro. I don't think it is. But I know the other meats got a lot of parasites in it. So you know what I'm saying. They say chicken soup's antibacterial. So take that as you will. But yeah, man. The first, yeah, you definitely gotta be disciplined. I know it. I'm not just trying to bring this up because this is what I see. This is what I'm being told, bro. It's something about that diet. Your diet that changed your life, bro. You get a good diet, you get a good everything. It's like your foundation. What are you putting in your mouth? That's the foundational root of everything. If you're conscious in the world where you put, you're gonna just be conscious of what you do, man. If you just eating everything, you're gonna be doing everything. Swear to God, it all starts by your diet. I've always been a conscious dude when it comes to what I eat, but I've been like a days ago in certain areas, like you know, it just I have to tighten up the little holes. But for the most part, I've always been disciplined. Like I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork. You gonna catch me eating that even on a bad day. Like some people say that and they switch up. Nah, not me, bro. It's been like 10 years since I ate that stuff. Probably longer than that, bro. Probably longer than that. I don't eat that. Now chicken, I will see. This is the problem. I used to not eat chicken. I used to be a hardcore vegetarian. It's whenever I went to Los Angeles and I lived there in the fish house. The fish house. I used to eat the fish. I ate the chicken there, but before that, I was a vegetarian for a grip. I went to LA, got high, smoked some weed, went to the goddamn fish house. They had some chicken. I got tired of the fish, got some chicken. Should have did that because that opened Pandora's box, and now I'm here today eating chicken like a mug. But I'm gonna nip that in the bud. Like, if I'm not grilling my chicken, I don't think I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, because I'm like, if it's not grilled or baked, there's no health benefits unless it's some soul food and somebody made it with love giving it to you. Like, that's the only way you can make fried chicken okay. If they don't make it with love and they don't love you, you don't want to eat it. They gotta love you for that stuff to be something. Yes, they do, bro. As much as how I'm not gonna say nothing bad about my grandma, but grandma's a grandma. But still, grandma food, even though grandma used to cook things different, but grandma food used to heal people back then. There's a reason why everybody used to go to grandma's house to eat. There was a reason why everybody should go to grandma's house on a Sunday. Because grandma love her kids and her grandkids. Grandma love her grandkids. Grandma love her kids, bro. You can't say nothing about that. She may not be perfect, but it's grandma, man. That's why I love my grandma, bro. Even though I'm like, you gotta leave the family alone. The family's a little weird, but I always got love for my grandma, bro. Never, never, never a change. But grandma used to always cook on Sundays, bro. Everybody and their mama used to go. I'm talking about everybody and their mama used to go. You got Uncle Amp, and you got his wife. You see Uncle Big pop out there. You see mom. You see the brothers. Everybody used to go to grandma's house, bro. It's because how she cooks. She don't cook like that no more, unfortunately. But I peeped it. And I'm talking about back in the day, dude. I got big. I used to grow crazy. I was growing back then. I wasn't malnourished, I'll tell you that much. I'm telling you, it was a love. It was the love in the food, bro. It was the love in the food. It'll override what you're doing. Grandma making neck bones, ham hock with the greens. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm like, yo, bro, it's the love. If nobody love you and they cooking for you, bro, it's poison, bro. You better off going to eat some dirt. You better off eating some berries off the bushes. You never want to go to a place and eat when them people don't like you, bro. That is, how people are. People slip something. People will be disrespectful towards your food. You just gotta be real cautious, bro. And I learned my lesson. You just don't go if they don't love you, bro. Don't eat there. They gotta love you, bro. They gotta love you, bro. I remember I used to eat at that Taco Bell with it. It was a certain group of people. There was a certain group of people that used to be there, bro. They used to make my burritos big as hell. I'm talking about, nigga, this how the burritos supposed to be. Look, this how the burritos supposed to be. Nigga, them burritos this goddamn big. I'm like, goddamn, bro. Look, they're this big. Dollar burrito. This fucking big. I'm like, dude, I used to always go. I used to always go there. The place was that spot. You got a long name, bro. I used to always go there, man. It was that spot, bro. Like, you gotta go to a place that's showing you love. No love, don't go. No love, don't go. It's that simple. And there's nothing wrong with cooking your own food too. There's nothing wrong with that. Cook your own food, bro. Cook your cook your own food, bro. Cook your own food, bro. Yeah, cook your own food. Hold on, my grandmother was pretending to beat me. Get rid of that guy. Yeah, man, cook your own goddamn food. Yeah, cook your own food, bro. Food is like a medicine, man. That's why I stopped eating just to eat. I learned you got to eat with purpose. I wasn't eating with no purpose. I was just eating. I'm like, no, you eat to live. They even got a book. I think it's Dr. Africa, Eat to Live. You gotta eat to live. I'm like, dude, I'm not eating to live. I'm just eating because I like this stuff. I'm like, comfort food is deadly. Comfort food is deadly. You know how many people lost their legs? Do you know how many people got cancer? I hate saying that word. You know how many people got the C word because of the comfort food? So we're not gonna act like comfort food is good for you, bro. Mm-mm. It's not. I literally got people in the family that are diabetics because of the food. But yeah, some people, we're not gonna talk about how they got it because it's nobody business. You should know how people get that stuff. I'm not gonna talk about it because that's medical advice at that point, and I'm not giving out medical advice. Goddamn hospital, goddamn it, goddamn hospital. But yeah, bro, you gotta eat to live. There's literally a book out there called Eat to Live. There's a book out there. You can literally go buy it, bro. Hey, there's a book out there, bro. Eat to Live. Eat to Live is a book. And I'm this is just making me more stronger in my discipline. I'm like, yeah, you gotta eat to live. I ain't been eating to live like that. I'm like, I'm eating comfort food. I'm like, nope, that's over with. My comfort food is gonna be the healthy food. My comfort food is just gonna, I'm gonna eat like an animal that I love in the wild. I'm not gonna say what it is. I gotta keep it a secret. But there's animals I love out there, and I'm gonna literally emulate how they eat. And once you do that, everything is gonna change. Everything is gonna change. I'm telling you, man. I'm wondering why certain things are how it is. It's because what I'm eating. What I'm eating. I gotta literally switch it up. Like I'm still growing, but everything is growing slow because it's what I'm eating. Like, dude, I'm in my 20s, my mid 20s, mid damn near late 20s. I'm still growing. There's something wrong with that, but it's a slow growth. It's what I'm eating, man. Once I switch up my eating habits, dude, if I keep this up, and I just started, bro, I'm not a saint, but if I keep this up, I know by July, I'm gonna grow some inches. I'm gonna grow. So I kind of have to stay disciplined, man. As much crazy shit going on right now, I'm gonna keep my diet pristine. You may catch me like if I can go a week, if I could go 2 weeks eating a certain type of way, I have a cheat meal. But if I can't even go 2 weeks, ain't I don't deserve no cheat meal. I feel like yeah, you gotta eat a little bit of this garbage. Yeah, you gotta eat a little bit of the garbage. Yeah, you don't want to be, you don't want to yeah, yeah. You gotta eat a little bit. Don't just be eating too alkaline. Eat a little bit of acid. Like, yeah. You can't be too alkaline out here. Sometimes you eat the banana. You can't just eat all green vegetables. Sometimes you gotta eat a banana to add a little bit of acidity. Because all that banana would do is make it mildly acidic. Like bananas aren't really acidic, but if you pair that with the vegetable, it'll balance it out to where your body ain't fully alkaline. You know it's a balanced alkaline. Eat a couple bananas, but your body can be in an alkaline state for a week, but you're gonna have to switch it because your teeth and certain things like that. Because if you look at the pH level of a banana, it's just right there to balance that out. It ain't no acidic saint, like it ain't like no garlic, but it's something. It's something. But you do gotta balance that out though. You gotta balance that out. I'm noticing that. Yeah. Like I said, if I can go 2 weeks of eating this way, I'll deserve a cheat meal. But right now, I don't deserve it. I don't care if I get hungry. It's like no, I'm just having withdrawals, food withdrawals. Like you craving certain foods, bro. That's withdrawals, bro. That's withdrawals. You just gotta fight those withdrawals. It's just like weed. Maybe easier, but don't make it harder. It's what you tell yourself. Don't make this hard. Don't make this habit to kick hard. Don't do it. I'm learning that. I'm like, no, you're not gonna make me think it's hard. You're not gonna make me think it's hard. It's not that hard. I'm craving a bagel right now. I'm not gonna front, but I gotta fight that. I'm craving a bagel. I'm craving a bagel right now, but I gotta fight it. Hit that like button for me. I gotta fight that craving, man, because a bagel sounds good. Because I just ate, but the shit I ate to make you hungry again. But it's like I don't need. I'm not hungry. It's what's going on is my body's burning energy. It's literally burning the fat off. That's what the hunger really be. If you're hungry after you just ate some light stuff, I'm noticing no, your body's is eating a fat. So it's like, no, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Cause I gotta get this fat off, bro. I'm supposed to be at least 200, 205, 195. I'm not supposed to be how big I am. I'm not fat, but I'm 6'8". So me adding on 20 pounds ain't gonna look bad. No, I feel you. It's always good to be like that. Like I'm not fat, bro. You can tell, like, nah, I'm skinny, but but this type of extra weight, nah, I don't need it, bro. Especially when you be fighting. No, you don't want to be. I see it. You got to fight around your weight. You got to be around your weight. Dude, if I'm a cruiserweight or if I'm catch weighting people, I don't want to be 230. That's a fat camp. No, that's not really a fat camp because camp itself is gonna make me in shape. Camp itself, bro. Some people be 250. Confirmation. Bro, some people be 50 pounds overweight and they be going down weight. I'm not like that. 20 pounds ain't nothing. I know the type of person I'm gonna be. I wanna be in the 200s, the light 200s. That's when I feel like my best. That's when I feel great. 200, 195. That's when I feel great. Even though I'm 6'8". It's just you gotta go where you feel strong at. Like adding on extra weight for no reason don't make no sense. Unless you some type of heavyweight and you need to punch people. You know, you going up there, bro. I get it. Look, I get it. You're a heavyweight. But if you ain't no heavyweight, if you're not in football, bro, don't be adding on that extra weight. That makes no sense. Like I get it because you're doing it for something. Don't be doing that for no reason. You're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah, but that's like me. I'm 240. Why am I 240? There's no point in me being 240. What am I doing? Am I heavyweight? Am I playing football? No. Why am I 240? There ain't no point. But dude, if I was 240, bro, that ain't right. This ain't high school. Don't get me wrong. when I was when I was in high school, bro, I was big as heck. I was 236. Smaller though, 6'4" with it. Had a little gun on me, but I was strong with it. I ain't even gonna front. I used to eat all type of stuff back in high school, bro. But I got better with my diet. And I slimmed down. I'm not gonna lie, I slimmed down a lot. So I look like a toothpick sometimes, but I'm it's toned, but I can get it more toned. It's just thing is, it's what you eat. Like certain people just got testosterone on reverse. Like, yeah, on reserve. We all got testosterone as men. But some people just have it in the genetics a little bit better. But that don't mean you can't get it. It's just what we eat. Like I got testosterone, but my levels are different from that guy. It's just genetics. But you can get yours at an elite level. But you gotta change what you eat. Because what you eat can diminish your testosterone levels better than that person. And he can have a tolerance and a resistance over it. It's just because our body operates differently. It might catch up with him later on, but it do catch up with you. You know, that's like foods do. That stuff catches up, but some people don't have a tolerance for it, and you gotta get it out your system now to get your testosterone like that. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, because Dr. Sebi, bro, he had testosterone like a mug, and he was in his 70s and 80s. He changed his diet. It's the diet that diminishes your testosterone. I don't care if you're older. When you're older, the reason why your testosterone low is because what you've been eating. You can't fight that stuff off. And it's like when you run in a car on water and and your car ain't running on water. And yeah, you thought you were getting away with it, but your car don't have the tolerance to be running on water no more. Now you look at the engine, it's all busted up. It's because you've been running it on water. You've been putting canola oil in your goddamn cars. It's the same with older people. Like you do have to watch what you eat. It's just when they catch up to you, bro. Look at your engine. Check the engine light. It's blinking. It's blinking now. You ain't been taking care of yourself. But it's always been like that. You were just numb back in the day. Now you wake up. Now your liver's falling off the shelf. Your feet's getting black. Now you want to look at your health. But we should have been doing that 20, 30, 40 years ago, bro. But you know you're not going to get it from this capitalistic society. They'll never tell you that. They want you to keep eating this stuff, man. They want you to keep eating that stuff, bro. This capitalistic society, they'll never tell you to eat good. You're going to literally have to, you literally got to shake it out yourself because looking out here, bro, they're not going to tell you to do it. They're going to tell you to keep eating it. Keep eating this slots. Keep eating this slop. They're never going to tell you the truth. But that's what I'm realizing. Like, even though I'm craving a bagel, I'm not going to eat it because my body's in ketosis right now. That's what I wanted. I'm not going to lie. I used a little bit of ranch as a cheat, but that's not that bad, bro. That's not that bad. Low fat ranch. And I didn't eat, and I didn't slouch it. I'm like, dipped it and primarily ate the base more than the additive. So I think I'm gonna be good, but I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm gonna watch what I put in my body a little bit better, and just go in this. I'm gonna do 2 weeks of doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna say what so they can attack it, but there's a certain way I'm moving. Just know I gotta tell my divine people because it inspired them to do it. But I'm not gonna tell you too much of what I did because I gotta protect it. But we're going 2 weeks in, man. This is day one. But I'm going 2 weeks of eating a certain type of way, being a certain type of way. And I'm gonna let you know the benefits. I never did this before. That's why we're doing new things, getting out of my comfort zone. You know, getting out of my comfort zone. But I'll tell you this though, when I hit that 2 weeks, nephew, that's a fried chicken mukbang. There's not a lot of good fried chicken spots. I'm probably gonna have to save that and go to somewhere that's actually worth getting, like probably Harold's. Harold's Chicken is worth it because that's the real one in Chicago. That's the real one. Or Louisiana Fried Chicken, but Louisiana Fried Chicken, Harold's. Yeah, yeah. I would say that. I would say that card. I'm gonna say that ticket. Yeah, bro. But you really gotta watch what you eat, bro. Like, you control your diet, you control everything, your body, bro. But this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I'm literally telling you things that I'm doing. I'm not over here giving you medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is a skit. I'm being a new Black Dave Chappelle. This is for entertainment purposes only. But health is wealth, though. Health is wealth. But I think that's about it. I don't want to be on here too long. I don't want to be drained. I got my coffee here, but still, I don't want to be drained and shit. But yeah, man, I don't want to be drained. 36 minutes is good. Health is wealth, though, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna go 2 weeks in, do what I'm doing, and I'm gonna come back and tell you what it was about. But I can't tell you too much because the government is gonna end up poisoning the food that I ate. Just know, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of what I did because the government be watching me, the shadow government, and I don't want them attacking the food I eat. So I gotta be cautious on what I say, even in that regard, because you know how the government moves. I'm not no tinfoil cad nigga. Like no, I'm being real though. The government watch me, bro. I'm pretty sure they'll attack the food I eat. It's just how they move, bro. Not everybody in the government like that, but the shadow government, yeah, the shadow government. Why not? So I gotta be careful what I tell you. But yeah, man, that's about it. Health as well.